Wreck that home, Backpage. Wreck their home. Wreck it. You get that crane and that ball and that chain. Go in there and demolish it, Backpage. Demolish their home. Knock the walls out. Knock the sheetrock down off the house. I want an open floor plan. I want that to be an open house community. Go in there and wreck that thing, Backpage. Wreck it. Get that wallet. Get that wallet. Get that debit card, Backpage. Get in there and get that safe out of there. Bring me those keys. Bring me that wallet back to Daddy, Backpage. That's what I'm talking about, lady. Because at the end of the day, you owe Backpage, and Backpage don't owe you a damn thing, buddy. I'm trying to tell you, lady. And I tell you, lady, you know, I have a whole lot of uncles and cousins and shit. And when I tell you, they made some good decisions by the women they married. They married some, I'm talking about, baby. My cousins and uncles and stuff, they always married a broad that say, that bitch stole, you know what I mean? Like, hell yeah. That bitch stole my goddamn, you know, that bitch wrecked my house. That's what I'm talking about. You see, you never blame your husband. Always blame the broad, you know what I mean? And that's how I know that my family members married some good women, you know? Because they don't never blame the man. They always blame that hussy or that trick or that slut. That bitch did it, not the hubby. I tell you, he got her trained real good. That's what I'm talking about. He got her trained like a Yorkie, baby. Like a Yorkie Schnauzer. He got her trained like a miniature Yorkie Schnauzer, baby. I'm trying to tell you. That broad did it. That slut. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Give me some sugar. That bitch did it. I didn't do nothing. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, we got to ask ourselves, what are the moral values that we learn, ladies and gentlemen, as Alabama alumni, is that never put your trust, ladies and gentlemen, in false gods, false prophets, or the Alabama football players. Never, ladies and gentlemen. Never put your trust in idols, false gods. And never put your trust into freshman quarterbacks and all that dumbass stuff. Always put your trust in the Lord, from which come your salvation and faith. And don't put it in them young ass football players. Hell nah, don't go to the bookie. Don't bet with them jokers. Hell no. A lot of y'all, boy, when I tell you, I can tell when you down and out, baby. This sound like milk and honey to you now, no? One day you couldn't stand it. Now it sounds like milk and honey. Because that's how bad you got beat at the bookie. Like, the bookie beat you down so bad, this shit sound like milk and honey, baby. Sound like the promised land to you. The bookie took your ass down through there. Like, I tell my children already, hurry up and get your ass out of college. I tell, hurry up and get out of college. What you still doing there? Ain't nobody at college but broke folks. You know? Quit hanging around at that college. Ain't nothing going on at that. Them bras at the college broke as hell, man. Get your ass from over there. Grow up and go get you a job. You know what I mean? Quit hanging out around there. Them bras ain't got nothing. Them girls trying to date Flavor Flav. They in love with Ray J and shit like that. So quit hanging around at the college and find you a decent woman, man. A woman that have some savings and a checking account. You know what I'm telling you, lady. You know, it's just like a fish. You go out there and you catch a fish out the ocean and you don't have no net or no bucket to put it in. That's what a college girl is like. A college girl that came from out of town got that big old baby. She got that big old honey baked back there. Lord have mercy. Real tender and moist. Like, damn, look at that honey baked ham on that thing, like. And you see, you know the reason why he can't leave her alone? Because he went out there and tried to he tried to take out the ocean. He didn't have no fish net, and he didn't have no bucket to put her in. So he don't know if he coming or going. Because he got that girl out there. She like a fish out the ocean. Look. She ain't got nowhere to go. She don't know where she headed. She got all that honey baked ham back there and stuff. All them big old boobers and stuff. And she don't really have no real foundation. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta get my son all the time. Sit your ass down. Let me tell you something. Cause you ain't thinking, man. You're not thinking. You ain't got nowhere to put that girl. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nowhere to put her up, or you ain't got no real money to give her, nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be with your homeboy tomorrow. Think it's a game. Your homeboy got a nicer car than you do. He got somewhere to take her and bang her. You don't. You know what I'm saying? You goddamn get what you can get your ass and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. Don't fall in love. You know what I'm saying? Your ass gonna be in trouble. You fall in love with that girl, baby. Don't believe that. Goddamn, she gonna be with whoever look like they got money. That's who she going with. And this an everyday thing. It ain't no every now and then. She do this every day. You know? She pulling off whoever got the most money. You know? Every day. You know? And you up there and fell in love. I mean, man, is you crazy? You got to be out your mind, boy. You done fell in love. Every time she talk to you, she say, hold on. You know, that ought to tell you something. Every time you talk to your girlfriend that you call your girlfriend, that's really a back page girl. She keep telling you to hold on. You know what I mean? It's always somebody calling. You know what I mean? Hold on for a minute. She might have your ass on hold for 20 minutes. You know? Hold on. Why don't you just tell them to call you back later? You know? Damn. And he up there talking about he in love with the broad. You see what I'm saying? I tell you, man, you gotta find you a 9 to 5 out there. You can't have none of my money. Hell no. You can't spend none of my money. Not with that back page, bro. Hell no. And I ain't gonna lie. They say that Montgomery has more success stories with back page girls that really found somebody to live with and to put a ring on it. More than any city in America, they said that back page girls are flocking to Montgomery, finding homes out there in Rolling Hills and Deer Creek. They ain't got no money. Now people wondering how are they moving into these houses and they don't have no money. But they're doing it, lady. They said that one girl out there in Wind Lakes, the only thing she got in there is a pack of Swisher Sweets. You know what I'm saying? Say she used a Swisher Sweet box. That's her dining room table. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got no furniture in that motherfucker. She got a big ass house in Wind Lakes, no furniture. She ain't got no money or nothing. But she out there staying in a $1 million house. A back page girl. And they say her only furniture is a Swisher Sweet box. Like, very sad. And I'm telling you, but they said that back page girls have more success in Montgomery with finding somebody to believe in them than any other city in America. And to let them post up in their place when they ain't there. You know what I'm saying? And they said a lot of these guys have come up missing or dead that let a back page girl stay in their place while they was out making money at their job. That some of them mysteriously didn't make it back home, you know, and died from natural causes problem. And the back page girl is still living in their house. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, like. So could you tell me why are all these back page girls having so much success in Montgomery? There's a lot of people want to know, like, why are they calling this place home? And they got so many law enforcement that's protecting their interests. Anybody want to go to the Oyster Bar? Nick Saban is always a a bologna sandwich late, and a mayonnaise sandwich short, lady. You should have did that yesterday in the fourth quarter. Nick Saber. Don't come down with your little bit ass fire truck and goddamn Auburn and took the trophy from your monkey. Goddamn, you should have did that yesterday, dummy. Cutting through traffic and stuff. It's your whistle. That little whistle. I said, I ain't never know they had little whistles, lady, till I seen Nick Saban in that Iron Bowl yesterday. Like, what the? Nigga had a mini. Nigga had a miniature whistle, lady. Lord have mercy, lady. That nigga had a baby whistle. I never last, lady, yeah. And I'm gonna tell you. So please, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be interviewing a whole lot of fine-ass Backpage girls that have success stories in Montgomery. You know, a lot of them have had very nice relationships with, a lot of them have had very successful relationships with civic leaders, city council, you know, public officials and politicians. That they said that they found more success in entertainment district and alley bar and taking drinks from bar to bar here in Montgomery than any other city, and moving into abandoned properties and foreclosed places that's not really foreclosed because some city official like them. Like, you know, so I'm not taking my hat off, but you take your hat off for the Backpage girls and give them a round of applause. Like, we're finding so much success in Montgomery with all these desperate house husbands, lady. And please, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be auditioning women and Backpage girls for my latest show, Desperate House Husbands, lady, because they really are. Lady. If you see some guy getting in his truck and mad as hell at Nardo and getting in his ambulance and shit, like, you must be a desperate house husband, fool, on that. Hey, the hell you mad about? Hey. And I tell you, like, it's gonna be a real twisted show too. And they goddamn Fruit of Balloons gonna be in the real wad back there. Like, I can't believe your Fruit of Balloons in the wad, man. I thought women experienced that shit. But there's a lot of desperate house husbands and their Fruit of Balloons. That shit that thing be like a frisbee back in there. That thing be like a soccer ball in that thing, like a baby soccer ball. Because they get frustrated when they hear Nardo talking on the radio. Those desperate house husbands. It's very sad, but it's very true. And I'll tell you, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to encourage your pastor to help you get that thing back to where it's supposed to be. Because you ain't supposed to be offended by the things that you listen to. This is America, lady. You know? I know that one time it used to be the blue versus the gray, but now it's America. This is not the civil battle versus the North and the South. This is America, lady. You know? So please, one day, it might not be today, but sooner or later, you got to wake up and realize that we are in a free country now. You know? We're not living in glory with Denzel Washington looking for a pair of shoes, like, you know. So all you desperate house husbands with your Fruit of Balloons and the Kentucky Fried Chicken tater wedge back there, please stop it, like, you know. Please stop being offended by the free country that we live in, with the freedom to express ourselves. And please get your Fruit of Balloons out of that Kentucky Fried Chicken tater wedge, like.